So big businesses, of course, can survive high inflation, but many small business owners are fighting just to stay afloat, often having no choice but to raise prices, cut back on staff, and limit store hours. So how are these businesses tackling inflation right now? Let's dive right into it. Joining me now is Steph's Creativity Corner owner, Stephanie Coco, Pro Service Plumbing founder and owner, Chris Sbrocco, Stew Leonard's president and CEO, Stew Leonard, and chef and restaurant owner, Robbie Felice. It's great to have all of you guys with us and to hear your stories about what the struggle feels like for the small business that's out there. And Steph, I want to talk to you first, start with you. When this first sort of came, many of us haven't lived in a high inflation environment before. And so it took people by surprise, number one. Number two, they weren't necessarily sure how to navigate it. Number three, a small business is even more challenged. Talk to me about how you've been dealing with it.
I've had to adapt quickly and flex my creative muscle that I have. I'm an artist, so I have to provide things that you can't get on Amazon, in Target or Walmart. I had to add more personalization for my products and just give them something that they can't have at their doorstep the next day.
Yeah. It's challenging, especially when all your costs are going up. You want to ship things, you need to transport things. Oil is really a root cause, I think, of why so many people have seen their costs go up. And I want to come to you and talk a little bit, Chris, about the plumbing business, which we were referencing before. You're in a service industry, and so you've got to send the truck out, you've got the cost of the vehicle, you've got gas, you've got insurance, you've got to pay the person who's doing the labor. And as the gentleman in the soundbite said, you're not sending somebody out for $50 anymore.
No, we're, the cost of business has obviously gone up, and, the cost of labor has gone up. We got to take care of our techs and make sure that they're doing well in life, and we're paying them what they deserve. So ultimately, with inflation, business, we're trying to keep the work coming in to make sure that they're busy and getting the hours and getting the overtime that they need to make sure that they're making their ends meet.
Yeah. So after President Biden's State of the Union address in 2023, you had some small business owners that were saying that they didn't necessarily think inflation was getting better. And I'm wondering what you all think about the state of inflation right now. Stu, I'll start with you. You see it. The costs are going up from your suppliers. Your costs are going up at your store. We came down 0.1% today on CPI.
Well,
I mean, is it making a difference?
Well, I don't think any of us notice 0.1% in our
Right.
businesses. And, just talking to everybody, nobody here is making more money than they made last year. I mean, I think you guys, Chris and Rob with the restaurant, Stephanie, all our costs are going up. And when I talk to the farmers, labor's going up to put fuel in their tractors.
Yeah.
That's going up. Even shipping costs right now, to get product from California and everything's much higher. Insurance rates are up. So, at Stew Leonard's, we're just trying to pass some of the costs along, but not all of them.
What was so interesting in talking to Avi was this notion the president has accused grocers of price gouging. Yeah. You guys are not price gouging. I mean, this is not an economy where we give things away for free. That's not your responsibility. You do need to turn a profit and manage all of these challenges, which I think have been difficult for all the business owners that are out there. But what's interesting to me, Steph, about your situation, and Rob, you too, you guys create things, right? You're in the food business, so that's a little different. And I was reading your notes. You were talking about how you've tried to innovate a little bit to bring customers in. Tell me about that, because there is a sort of silver lining to all of this, which is that we're Americans and we're resilient, and somehow we find a way to get through.
Yeah, I mean, just like what Steph said, I think for me personally, it's just being creative, like getting creative to, get customers in your chairs or, promote ways for them to spend more money when they are in your chairs. It's just like back to the pandemic, anyone who owned restaurants, you had to get creative to keep your restaurants afloat during the pandemic. And I think all the people that were actually creative and pushed to do something different, they kept their restaurants alive. And now it's just another situation just like that with inflation.
It's interesting because I'm often asked about some of these promos that McDonald's, for example, or Target saying I'm cutting prices to bring people in the store. And so consumers are saying, well, were they price gouging before? They can't actually afford these promos, but they're doing it to get the foot traffic in, Stu. Yeah. And so I'm wondering how you've been handling that too. Your business is probably the oldest of the group here. Yeah. And so you're here for the long term. How do you do it?
Well, I think you want to try to add value, I think. So and I like your idea, coming up with creative ideas on how to sell more at the store. Sales is always one way to outrun inflation growth. I think as far as price gouging goes, most of those companies that could be accused of it are public, and they have to report to earnings. We're all family businesses here.
Right.
So, we don't have to report earnings, so we're not,
under
that gun.
in that way.
But, one way you can do it is that a lot of our customers, we notice, are changing their menu. Like we'll have those tomahawk steaks, which is a beautiful, beautiful ribeye, right, Chris? But those are $16.99 this week. You can't, that's a lot of money. So you also have people switching to chicken, which is $4.99.
Sure, they make adjustments.
You make menu adjustments. The other thing is make it yourself at home.
Right.
I mean, I love going to a restaurant, right? But look, you can make a cheeseburger at home for like
a lot less.
Half the price of going to McDonald's.
Well, like the girl told Brian, she's not picking up the sweet green. She's bringing the salad from home. I'm so pleased to have you all here today. Thank you so much for sharing your stories and being resilient and sticking it out, because many people are hoping there are better times ahead and that we will get through this.
You have to be optimistic.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Stephanie, Chris, Stew, Robbie, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.